Farming's sort of unique that there's not many other occupations where I can probably trace back my heritage to farming. You have to be born a farmer to be a farmer almost. So it's a bit of a responsibility that way too and stuff. I raise corn and soybeans with my wife and 3 grown daughters. We are in southeast Minnesota, which is the karst region. We have a fairly thin topsoil on top of limestone. We're just prone to leaching because we're so close to the bedrock and it gets into the groundwater very easily. So nitrogen's a big a challenge here. In Minnesota, people think of the 10,000 lakes, but it's also the head of 3 major watersheds. There's no water really that runs into Minnesota. It all leaves the state. So we can't blame people upstream for our water quality issues. We're upwater, so we have to do as best job as we can with water. Nitrogen's pretty difficult to handle. If you don't have enough moisture, it can volatilize and go in the air. If you have too much moisture, leads to leaching, which ends up in the groundwater, which is not a good thing environmentally and financially. We don't want to lose any of our nitrogen. We want to be able to use it all for raising a crop. 40 years ago, if a little was good, a lot was better type of mentality we had. A lot of times you really didn't worry about the loss part of it. Nitrogen is fairly cheap. You put it on, didn't really pay attention to it. And then in the 90s and 2000s, nitrogen costs went way up. So we went to split applying. And I always thought it was neat if we had a product or some technology that would help spread that. We could put the fertilizer nitrogen down in the spring and it would carry us through the season, because in this part of the area we have a lot of hills, which makes it challenging to get back in the fields for the crop's sake and stuff. And we're limited to urea here pretty much. So you're relying on Mother Nature to get that nitrogen in the ground when you need it. And that's what excites me about Pivot Bio. It's another form of nitrogen. It's going to be a supplement in your portfolio of nitrogen. Every year we wonder why we farm, because a farmer has one chance a year to make it right. Like this is my 44th crop and don't have too many left. You don't know how many, but who knows? It's getting down towards the end. But you have only so many crops in your lifetime, and so you want to take advantage of every one and try to make this one better than the last one. There's a lot of challenges, and you're always fixing things, whether it's the crop, the machinery, but in the end, it all seems worth it. There's a lot of intangibles that's hard to put a finger on what it is, but a lot of it revolves around family.
So when I think about why I farm, yes, it's because we love working the land, but it's also to honor those who came before me and to help lay the foundation for those who come next. It's our responsibility to leave the farm better than when we started.